Being relentless in life is a state of mind that can give us the power to resist, conquer, and be strong when others are not. It means having such a strong desire for the final goal that any effort is worth it. People who are really relentless, they are dedicated to pursuing perfection, despite all the problems that arise, and they assume all the responsibilities that this entails. This is the only attitude that allows you to be the true owner of your business and direct it where you want. I have faced multiple disappointments with SpaceX and Tesla, but this, more than discouraging me, has made me stronger, and I think a little smarter as a result. Failure is the door to success. If I had to say a few words of encouragement for those who want to become entrepreneurs, it would be this: failure is always an option when you start. If things are not failing, when you start, it means that you are not innovating enough. And believe me, you will fail many times more than you will succeed. But being successful in just one of the many ventures you do will generate enormous wealth that it will compensate for all the efforts and overshadow all the past failures. On the other hand, the only way to know if you have the guts to endure what every entrepreneur endures, you have to know that if you really need encouragement to become an entrepreneur, let me tell you that never you will become an entrepreneur. Don't let life discourage you. Everyone who got to where they are had to start where they were. We often see those who have achieved success as possessing a fortune, extraordinary power, or some kind of magical business power that we ourselves don't have. Everyone starts with challenges. 7 people who are already successful challenge themselves to become millionaires, overcoming those challenges and achieving goals, despite the odds against them, is what drives some people to success. For those who cling to excuses about why they can't achieve something, make their thoughts become a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you have the means to pursue your dreams, it's time to act. No matter where you are in life, it is important to try harder. This includes maintaining a positive attitude, getting the information you need to improve your situation, and sharing what you learn with others. Don't give up. There's no reason to stay where you are now. I know things can get very depressing if scary things in today's world. When my idea is SpaceX, it wasn't working and it wasn't to the best liking of investors. It was one of the worst times of my life. But I didn't make excuses. Instead, used the negative things that were happening as a driving force to make it happen. Positive changes happen as quickly as possible. Stop making excuses and act. Think about it. If you are at the bottom financially, you have no choice but to rise. But if you continue to feel sorry for yourself, waiting for others to support you, or just waiting for something to happen, you are going to wait a long time for positive changes. If it happens, it is time to become stronger and demand more from yourself and your life. Don't be afraid to think big. Thinking big is a skill that develops over time. It begins when we convince ourselves in our minds and hearts what great things are waiting for us. When people are convinced that they have a purpose in life, something greater and more transcendental than themselves, they begin to believe that they are in this world for something special. They were born for that. In that moment is when the process of thinking big begins. You have to always keep in mind that life does not happen to you. Life happens for you. The big problem that we all have is that we believe that we should not have problems. Problems are what make us, help us grow to become that man or woman who we must be on earth. Do not get involved in something small that is not another step on your way to the top. Some people around me have even accused me of being an atheist for being, according to them, very focused on money. And I have seen myself in the obligation to let them know that I have a family, parents, children, siblings, etc., and that I wanted a different lifestyle for them, that I also have friends that I want to see well, in addition to social projects to help others. And the way to achieve this was with a lot of money. I'm not after the money, yes, but from what economic wealth can provide me, I have every right to be a free person, and being poor, I will never be poor. Many times I have been told, "Oh, but the rich are not happy, nor do they have peace of mind," and I laugh. Because that statement has meaning. People who don't even know what happiness is. And I have had to ask them if the poor know that happiness, or if they have peace of mind when they don't have enough to eat or pay for medicine for a sick child in a hospital bed. Living in poverty in the bad life is not life. nor is it much more expensive than the price that you have to pay to put it aside. My conviction is that the greatest sacrifice a person can make in this life is to adapt to living in misery. When I talk about being poor, I am making references not to lack of money, but to mental poverty. Well, both wealth and poverty are a state of mind, just like happiness. A person can be without money for a while, but if he is mentally rich, he will end up having wealth in his pocket, and in the same way. If a person is mentally poor, although in a given moment you have money, you will be poor again. We have the power of decision that can make a difference in our life. But because of the fear of failure, we choose the path that will even worse lead us to a miserable life. Remember that all those who have achieved their dreams today also thought one day that they would never achieve it as much. What made the difference was that they did not give up. That you have an excellent decision. To end this video, remember our commitment. The three of us are comment, share, and create. Comment, give us your opinion, idea, or contribute to the community in the comments below the video. We always read you, and we are inspired to see testimonies of the changes we are causing in many people. Share. Help us make more people aware of these concepts. Share the content with your known friends and on your social networks, and create, use it, learn to create something magnificent for your life, for your success. Until the next Financial Mentors video.